Hello, love. Yeah, massively disoriented. I don't even know where I'm looking. This is how crazy this this message is. I don't know where this message is going to go. This message is for those of you who resonate with being spiritually sensitive, sensitive souls, empaths and empath starseeds. Welcome and welcome back, family. I'm sending you so much love wherever you are here on Mama Gaia. Moving forward on the channel, I'm going to be posting twice a week. In addition to the shorts and the little nuggets of wisdom that come through that, right? Basically, channeled messages, messages of soul support for the empath starseed. And moving forward, those messages are pretty much going to take on the form of what you have seen here in this, what you're going to see here in this video, and what you saw in the previous video that I posted, which I will link up here. So you can take a look at that. Now, this is sort of a return to channeled messages coming through on behalf of galactic energies and various realms, because I know that the angelics want to come through here as well, and the dragons, which is another thing that I'm going to get to in a moment here, because there's been some interesting things happening with the dragon energies recently. They have specifically asked me to keep my window open as I do this message and this recording, because the energy currently is a little chaotic, and I realize that we are moving towards an eclipse. We are also moving just through a lot of very interesting astrological transits that have been ongoing, is what they're telling me. Also, a quick sort of side note here, but important that they want to bring through, is that you're not ever going to miss out on any energies. Please get that out of your thinking and out of your head. You know, recently there's been a lot of talk about Lionsgate portals, etc., etc. You know, I'm recording this on August 11th, 2026. That is the timely Earth date time of this message, but always these messages are timeless. They find you whenever you need them. And you find them whenever you need them, because it goes both ways. All right, so now they want me to sort of settle down into this energy. Grounding and opening up this channel for your highest and greatest good, and in your highest and greatest truth, in alignment with love and liberation always, and divine free will. The water and air dragons wanting to come through for this message. This was a shell that Mama Gaia, essentially, and all energies that work through her, was presented to me on the beach close to where I live. If there is some kind of an image that is coming through for you, pay close attention. This is the back of the shell. There's something in that they want me to share with you. Okay? Funny enough, they're having me place it over my forehead as if to show you to sort of utilize your third eye here. Funny enough, I see a face in this. I'm hearing dog star. Okay, so this is connected to the Sirian energies. Perhaps I want to come through this message. I'm also hearing Sirian dragons. Now, this is something that has been coming up lately. And I've just been going with it because I trust in the energies that are wanting to come through. There is, and just as I split the deck, clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity. I am asking through the Healing Waters Oracle. The reason that they want me to keep the window open is because we are swimming, in a sense, in a massive energetic soup right now. But they're showing it to me like water. And then I'm also hearing with that water off of your back. These energies that are not yours need to be treated as if it's water off of your back. There's something in the energy of the dragons, and specifically the water dragons, the water and air dragons. And I'm also getting with that light and biophoton energy connected to these water and air dragons that has a message for us empaths. Birth mysteries. What are you being called to create? So this is analogous to how it all started, is what they're saying to me. Both in the etheric, energetic body and the physical body. Whatever noise is going on around you, we're constantly coming back and returning to this place. And here I am again, knocking things. Like, the energy is a little chaotic right now. It has been for a little while. This isn't anything that's new to us. But in those waters, and there's a very specific message for empaths in relationships, obviously, that wants to come through here, because what else is new lately? It's like basically about that. I've got the wellspring coming out here at the bottom of the deck. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. Did you just feel there's a huge gust of wind that just came? I'm hearing stirring things up. Okay. Take a breath is in that caption here. What are you thirsty for? Body care and take a breath. Take a breath. Why don't we all do that right now together? Some of us are being bogged down by the energies of others, quite simply. Healthy boundaries are being called for. You will understand this through your body. Taking care of your body. Take a breath. Bring more spirit into your body through the breath. The breath brings you back to a state of calm, no matter what is going on around you. When we embark on a spiritual journey, I'm hearing we carry the waters with us. The water carrier is one of the cards here. What really matters? Reflect and reprioritize. I think this is pretty straightforward. These hands at the bottom of this image look like the tail of a whale. Sirian energy really wanting to come through here. The whale and orca elders as well. The Sirian whales, the dolphins. I'm also getting Andromeda with that too. I'm seeing the pink and silver dolphins connected to Andromeda. The Andromedan energy, the Andromedan galaxy. But remember, what they're saying to me is the Andromedan galaxy is made up of so many different things, and it's very diverse. I'm hearing Talic. This could be an energy of a specific planet or star that they referred to. This might be a confirmation for some of you. Am I saying this correctly? I'm hearing salam aleikum. I'm hearing the energy of peace. That's what I'm hearing. Peace be with you. I see the peace in you. You know how we greet each other in those ways, in different languages and in different religious backgrounds and practices? When we say those things, the deeper coding in that is that we are recognizing and honoring the peace that is within each and every one of us, and that we are able to reflect in each and every one of us, if we so choose, of our divine free will. But even if it's not being shown to you, it's there. I'm talking specifically about a soul incarnated in a human body, not anything artificial. Although there's some wonky stuff that can happen in that when we're talking about what energy we are putting out and how it is being reflected back to us. That is the energy of the water. Reflection. biophotons. And as always, I just want to say really quickly here, I saw 1001 on the counter. So we're talking a lot here about mirroring energies. Mirroring energies, but how it starts with us. Us. Okay? What we choose. Because I want to address something here that's been coming up. So please take out of your mind for a moment this very messed up concept that you bring upon yourself some of the quote-unquote negative things that have happened to you. The negative, I'm hearing legit that all the bad things that have happened to me, quote-unquote. That might be a message for a whole other time, because that, I think, is another really messed up way that we continue to remain in, for lack of a better way of putting it, in like this negative mentality loop, this victimhood consciousness, and this trauma. There is nothing, oh my, there's just a whole bunch of messages that want to come through here. So please bear with this, bear with me and this channel. And they're saying, but this is like the whole point, okay? Like if you're following along here, you're in the right place. So, and that's even a message from me, because it's like, you don't need to explain it. You don't need to make it clear to people who don't get it. I don't need to make it uber clear to people who are not getting it when I'm coming from a very centered, clear, and heart-centered place. I don't need to over-explain it. Neither do you. So, some of us may be trying to understand and over-explain even to ourselves why somebody did a shitty thing. And there's nothing at this point to over-explain anymore. At this point, it is a waste of your energy. This is where we transmute the shit into gold and make the healthy boundaries. Because you, in a sense, are a mirror for those people to see their shit. And that's why often when we're mirroring energy to people, we get the short end of the stick, or we get treated in a really shitty way. And we have to learn through those things. That doesn't mean we signed up for it. Can we please get rid of that mode of thinking? They're saying that's a video for another time. Right now, we're going to get back to the cards and the messages. The water carrier, what really matters, reflect and reprioritize. It is time to make yourself a priority. Because you carry these divine waters in this coding within you, empath. Water codes is the next card. Ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. Who are you sharing it with? Who appreciates what you're sharing? And Lady of the Lake, new beginnings. Something is about to happen. One huge message here is you're aligning a right relationship. So I've got the energy of the Venusians coming through here. Sirian consciousness, the divine waters, the water dragons, the water and the air dragons. Now, what's interesting is right before I started to get this space open and ready, they had me shuffle from the Everyday Witch Tarot. The Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck here. Again, we're talking about balance here. Where are you giving your physical body time and energy and space to? That kid screaming just confirmed that. Knight of Cups coming out with that, along with the Eight of Cups. And this is exactly how I'm seeing them. You see how in this image you see someone offering their heart and another person walking away? This Knight of Cups wants to add their cup to this cup, which would make it 9, which is the energy of wish fulfillment, but also not stagnating and sort of sitting in that energy for too long, right? But this person is walking away. They're asking me to put these cards down and really look at them head on, because it's story time now is what they're saying to me. I'm getting the energy of the little prince. I'm getting the energy of the little prince, living like the little prince, tending to your rose, your heart, wearing your heart on your sleeve. There is absolutely nothing wrong with what you did in terms of wearing your heart on your sleeve. That person can either take it or leave it, is what I'm hearing. Now, in this image, this woman, this witch, is walking away with a satchel in her hand. I'm hearing with that, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So, what I also get with that is taking what is in a sense yours, keeping it close to your heart, and walking away from the rest. Notice how there's one cup here where it looks like there's sort of like steam coming out of it or magic coming out of it. I'm hearing the clouds are clearing. Perhaps some of you did a ritual around this, okay? Around shielding or protecting your heart. What they're showing me, though, this is really fascinating, is we go through this process of having to put certain boundaries up, put the walls up into place. And I'm actually seeing Archangel Michael coming through for that, and he's like putting his sword in the ground. I'm going to hold that Lady of the Lake card up again here, okay? This Lady of the Lake always reminds me of the Queen of Swords. Like, I get that. And there's another card in the Work Your Light Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. And I think it's like the Warrior Woman or something. I can't remember. But it's about taking the lead when it comes to something, making a choice, taking action when it comes to something. And it's also about kind of drawing lines in the sand. Now, it can be very difficult. What they're showing me here is that it can be very difficult for empaths to navigate this, because we have been taught, and they're saying that this is a misunderstanding when it comes to certain spiritual teachings. So take whatever spiritual teachings might ping for you for this, okay? We are taught to open our hearts. We are taught to have an open, loving heart. With that, though, comes discernment. There is, unfortunately, a kind of way that is twisted when it comes to the teachings of having an open heart. When it means that you are coming from a place where you are not grounded and in your sovereignty. So this goes back to this whole analogy of your cup being empty, right? We've heard that so many times, where we give and give and give, but we really are not giving from a centered, grounded, or sovereign place. This is why the Six of Pentacles is coming up, because this begins to manifest itself in the physical. We start to see it being reflected back to us, going back to this mirror, right? There's a sweet spot, is what they're saying, between being really, really uber guarded, where you're not letting anything in, and having a heart so wide open that's another dysfunction of the heart chakra, is what they're saying. There's a sweet spot right in the middle when we're talking about harmony. And remember that traditionally, the Six of Cups, you see a person holding a set of scales. And I've got Archangel Michael coming in again, showing himself with that set of scales to talk to this. there is a process that we go through as empaths where we need to kind of experience certain things. And I'm not condoning any shitty behavior from anybody when I say this, or our own shitty behavior for that matter when I say this. But what I have seen, whether it's through what I've been shown, what I've also seen firsthand in relationships around me with the people around me, friends, family who are deeply empathic, okay? And also with the people, the souls that I've worked with in session. Even those of you who are here on this channel and you are leaving the comments that you are leaving, okay? All of it comes back to this energy that's being reflected back in terms of having to actually learn these things through experience, learning it through the process of being in really kind of crappy situations. But even in those crappy situations, you somehow are able to come back to your heart. It teaches you what healthy boundaries truly are. It doesn't harden you. It gets you to come back to your heart. They keep on directing me back to this Wellspring card. Hold on. I just need to... There's a face in this card. I'm seeing the energy of... I don't know. It looks like Fae. It looks like elemental energy. I'm seeing the energy of like... almost like the Fool. That's what I'm seeing. The energy of the Fool. The energy of the Fool sits on a spectrum. But what they're really wanting me to emphasize here is this energy of whether you have a Fae companion or some kind of companion that helps you navigate liminal space, that kind of good end of the trickster energy. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a face in this. Can you see this face? Like a fool, and I'm seeing like a hat here. This is the energy that's wanting to come through to help you understand how to work with this energy. And we're going to get into that, I feel, in the next part of the messages that want to come through, because they don't want to make this really long. Now, one of the things I'm also getting with this energy is there's a lot of like, I don't know, I'm just seeing a lot in this card right now. I'm seeing an elder. I'm seeing an elder woman. For some of you, this may be from a culture or some kind of mythological tradition out of, I'm seeing like all of Asia, like from Russia all the way down to like the Polynesians, like all of that. I'm seeing that whole area, India. Some of you might be working with very specific guides from that. Okay, that's really, really specific. But now I'm also seeing eagle spirit energy, and I'm seeing ravens, I'm seeing crows, I'm seeing the winged beings, I'm seeing avian energy, and I'm also seeing dragons. Okay. And they want me to end on this. What are you thirsty for? Body care. Take a breath. So one of the really practical things that we can start doing as empaths right now, and that's very poignant to the energy that wants to come through for this, is accessing the body, doing some kind of body work, getting into our bodies. A lot of clairsentience here is what I'm feeling that I'm speaking to. Now, the dragons, I'm also hearing shadow work with that because I'm seeing bat energy, a lot of bat energy. And what's interesting about bats is that they kind of have this overlap with dragons, is how they're showing me. But they're attuned to the dark and they're attuned to the shadow. So they can help you work with shadow energy. Also, spiders, if you want to work with spider medicine, that's another thing. That could also be a confirmation for some of you. And I'm also getting the whale and the orca elders and the dolphins coming through with this as well. The water codes are within you. They want me to finish by reading that, the message from the water codes card, which is ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. There's some kind of information wanting to come out that is embedded within yourselves. I'm also getting as much as you can to expose yourself to natural light. And also for some of us, this is a huge confirmation to be working with salt water to whatever capacity that is. Taking salt baths, rubbing salt on your body when you're in the shower, clearing your aura, your energetic field. But there's something about, it's not just the clearing energy. I'm getting a lot of confirmations here in my own body. Like I'm having a lot of stuff happening in my body. This is also, it's not just about clearing, it's about resonance. The salt water that you expose yourself to, the water that you expose yourself to, is also what's helping to bring out those codes in you. It's like a law of correspondence. You see that? Water codes. Water is a portal, is what they're saying to me. Ancient wisdom, the intelligence is within you. Okay, there's a healing, there's an activation here. So of your own free will, if you would like to participate in this activation, I'm going to hold the card up for you to look at. You can put your hands on your heart as we do this. Close your eyes and simply listen to the words I'm saying, or repeat after me. Okay? I'm ready to unlock the lost wisdom within the waters of the world. I'm ready to unlock the lost wisdom within the waters of myself. I'm ready to remember and to be led. Here for the remembering. I'm ready to remember. You are here for the remembering. That is a big synchronicity for me. Because that phrase in and of itself is incredibly significant for me and what I'm here for, and what many of us as old souls, empathic starseeds, are here for. Okay? I'm going to end it on that. Thank you to these beautiful energies, the water dragons, the Sirian consciousness energies coming through, the whale and orca elders, the Venusians, even some of the Fae elementals that are wanting to come through for this as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your time and your energy with us in this space. I'm sending you so much love wherever you are here on beautiful Mama Gaia, beautiful empath starseed. I am offering one-on-one sessions, all that booking information in the description box. If you're new here, subscribe, become part of the family, share your experiences here in the comments, even request certain things if you're interested in alignment with some of the stuff that's coming up in these videos. You are here for a reason. Sharing is caring, as I always love to say. I also want to point out here that in the messages that are coming forward, we're going to be really kind of honing in on some of the stuff that comes up in the channeling. And then later on in the week, we're going to get into much more kind of hands-on way of dealing with this, synchronicities, confirmation messages, etc. All right. Thank you. Sending you so much love wherever you are. And love and liberation always.